Yeah,
AI and product interaction and balancing sure wins and big swings, those are
yeah,
the first
yeah.
keys.
What you mentioned about the when you bring this product person, he's not like really attached or even like managing, or it's not really, there is the not a clear connection between the AI and the development in general, but AI
True.
specifically with the product. It means like a product is like, yeah, he would set the strategy, he would talk to the clients, we'll do our job. It will take longer or shorter. It's very complex. It takes our time. Like it's like two different, even separated directions that the company is facing. And in that case, you're saying, okay, it's like one unique solution that needs to work hand in hand in that case.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because otherwise, you will not adapt in time. And as you said, the whole research cycle for AI development takes longer than just traditional software. They
Right.
need a larger lead time. So they need to understand all the pivots and adaptations and changes really, really early on to make sure everybody are fully aligned with the most updated business goals.
Right.
And I think that's another common problem with AI teams is that we tend to get attached to ideas, to a specific research direction. You know, when one experiment does not go as planned, we learn, adapt, fix, try again, and that's okay. But sometimes you need to consider stopping the iterations and rethink the whole concept. Consider what are the indications for stop criteria, how to recognize when a particular research direction hits a roadblock, and just be willing to recalibrate your course of action. And I think that this mindset encourages also agility and just prevents unnecessary investment in fruitless directions. So also
Yeah.
do not get attached.
Yeah, and I think that people who are working within AI teams are a bit different than I would say software developers. It's a different type of people, I guess. And what you're saying, they're getting attached because they're doing research and that's their job. And as long as you don't have someone who would say, okay, that's the stop criteria, it doesn't exist in the company, they just continue with their job because they're doing what they're supposed to do. And if they don't have a product, they don't have any like thresholds or guidelines, or they're working and they're doing something, but it's not really focused, laser focused to the direction that the company wants to go to, right?
True. I love that phrase, laser focused. Really,
Yeah.
that's a really good way to put it.
Yeah, and I think that if I'm not mistaken, it's hard um, for the company to move, let's say, working like half a year more or less without a product to really be emphasis on a product person coming and defining everything, and then somebody comes after half a year. It's a long time for a startup. Maybe for another company, it's like nothing. For a startup, half a year is lots of time, and
True.
then you come and then it's like you need to redefine the processes from the beginning, and it's kind of hard sometimes, I guess.
I definitely agree. I think it's definitely worthwhile to bring uh, a product lead really early on in the very early stages of a startup, specifically when you have AI involved.